Hi guys, Steven here again. I'm so glad to have you here with me, and I'm so ecstatic that you've been with me thus far. In our last class, we talked about what it means to become a WordPress developer, the perks involved. We also talked about how important design is in your WordPress development process. I showed you the different tools and web platforms that you can use to get design inspirations for your work. I also showed you how to build and design a logo in less than 5 minutes and to download that logo for free. Then we moved into what it means to have a domain and what hosting does for your website. I took you through the process of buying a domain, registering a hosting under a certain hosting company, and navigating the cPanel. Then I showed you what it means to build a website from scratch. So that is what we're going to be starting with today. Today, I will explain the difference between a theme and a WordPress plugin. During this class, we shall be using the theme Hello Elementor and the plugin Elementor. I will also show you the different websites I use to download plugins for free. So instead of paying as much as $69 or $29 or $59 for the plugin, I will show you where I get my plugins, premium plugins, for free. Stick around while we go through this journey together. Hi guys, so we're going to be building the portfolio website now. So like I previously said, we're going to do it in 3 batches. We're going to do in the header, the body, and the footer. It's like writing a letter. When you want to write a letter, you know that you have to stick to 3 options. You have to stick to the header, that's the address where it's going to, and the body of the letter, then the footer or the signature. So the first thing you have to know is you have to get ready the themes or the tools you're going to use to build this project. So what we're going to be downloading today is some of the premium themes we're going to use, but we're going to be getting them for free. I'm going to be showing you 3 different websites I use to get premium themes from. So the first one is called Jojo Themes, JOJO-THEME. So the first one is called Jojo Themes. JojoThemes.net. Do not forget the S. So it's JOJOTHEMES.net. That's the first one. So with Jojo Themes, you can get different themes of your choice. You can get WordPress themes, you can get JavaScript themes, PHP themes, whatever themes you want to get. You can also get plugins. But one of the reasons why I do not really like Jojo Themes is because you don't really get updated versions of what you're looking for. It's good if you want themes that were done 4 months ago, 6 months ago, or a year ago. But they have a very vast repository of themes and plugins. So the second one I usually love is called maxwp.com. Now maxwp.com is not really a free premium website. It usually charges you a base amount of $4 to download anything. And the reason why I love maxwp.com is because it will give you the same theme you're looking for that you can find on Envato. So Envato is a premium theme. So developers, whenever they build their theme, they like to upload in Envato or Themes Forest. So you can get whatever theme you find there on maxwp.com for a price of $4. You can also get, if you're building a large amount of websites, you can also get their monthly fee of about $4 a month. So what it avails to you is you can get anything you want. You can get anything, any plugins, whatever you want, but you have to pay for 6 months. That's the second one. And the final one, and my most favorite, is Code Canyon. So it's CodeCanyon.download. Now Code Canyon is like the Germ, my personal favorite website for downloading themes. You can get everything, whatever theme you're looking for, you can get it here. You can get it at no cost. Now you have to be very, 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 very careful, because you might download some things that actually have viruses or whatnot. So the first thing you do whenever you download a theme is to extract it on your system, scan that theme before you upload on your website. So today, like I said, we're going to be working on the theme called Elementor Pro. Now Elementor Pro, if you go to their website, Elementor Pro costs about $49. Yes. So Elementor Pro costs about $49 for just one website, then $99 if you want to use for 3 professional websites, then $199 if you want to use for 25 professional websites. So we're going to get in the expert version for free today. So we're going to be saving $199. So we go back to Code Canyon, then you type Elementor Pro. You have to be very lenient with this website because it has a lot of redirections and pop-ups, so you have to be very, very lenient with it. So the first thing I'm going to download is Elementor Pro version 3.20. So we click on it. Like I said, different pop-ups. So you have to close the pop-ups you're not using. So click on it, you click on the download link, and it will automatically download it for you to your system. Now downloads from different sites actually go to the standard is it actually goes to your download option. So as soon as it is downloaded, like I previously said, you have to open it up. So go to open when done. Open when done. So as soon as it's done downloading, it will open on your system. Now the second thing we need for our website is our theme. We're going to be working with the Elementor theme, the Hello Elementor. You can also download the Astra theme. Let's see if we can find Astra on Code Canyon. Astra. So anybody that knows WordPress building or building websites using WordPress will have to know about Astra. The reason why people love Astra is because you can install websites like that using Astra, because Astra already has pre-installed themes. So all you have to do is just know the right theme you're looking for and you click. So Astra is what we're going to be using to build our 30-minute website. So we have to keep that aside. So now our Elementor Pro plugin has been downloaded on our system. Then like I said, you have to extract it. So when you extract it, just double click, then copy everything you see here, then paste it on your system. So let's go back. So double click, copy this, Control C to copy. Then go back to your desktop and Control V to paste. It will take, let's say, roughly 15 to 45 seconds to finish. So we place the files. The reason why we're placing it is because we already have the theme on the plugin on our website, on our system. So the theme we're going to be using today is the Hello Elementor. So just type Hello Elementor on your system. Click on the first option you see. Then click on download theme, then click on download. Once you click on download, it will download it on your system. We already have it saved, so we'll not be downloading it a second time. So when that is done, when you have your theme and you have your plugin, it's like when you want to cook stew, what do you usually use when you cook stew? You have to get everything set out. So what we need to do to make our portfolio website is our theme and our plugin. So when we have all those two sorted out, we'll go back to our website. Now we have to install the theme first on our system. So to install the theme, you go to your dashboard, you scroll down to appearances and you choose theme. Choose add new, upload theme, click, choose file. Now you have to look for where the theme you downloaded is saved on your system. You come to, like I said, it's usually saved in your downloads folder. So come to downloads. So choose Elementor, Hello Elementor version 2.3.1. So double click, then install. So while this is installing, we have to install our Elementor theme, Elementor plugin, and Elementor Pro plugin. So to do that, you come to dashboard. You scroll down to plugins. Choose add new. Click on upload plugin. Choose file. Now it was saved on our download option, but remember that we extracted and saved it on a separate place on our desktop. So you go to desktop, click on desktop, choose the file you have downloaded. So it's usually when you extract the file, you're extracting the raw file. So to install themes and plugins on our system, it has to be installed or uploaded in a compressed version. So if the file is not compressed, you have to compress it yourself. So let me show you how to compress a file if it's not compressed. So let's remove this compressed version. So now we have Elementor Pro. So if you want to compress this, if you don't have one of those compression tools, you just right click. You come to send to compressed zip folder. As if you're working with Windows 10, and save as. So now I've already compressed that 11 MB size Elementor Pro plugin to about 2.3 MB size. So you go back to your dashboard, your plugin dashboard, you choose the file. Go back to desktop, because that is where we've actually moved all the files to. So you choose Elementor Pro. Double click, then install. So this should take about less than 2 minutes to properly install. So while that is working, we have to activate our Hello Elementor theme. So click on activate, and voila. So you have activated your Elementor theme. So it will ask you, since you're using Hello Elementor WordPress theme, you need to install Elementor. Now what we're installing is Elementor Pro. So to install Elementor, just click on this install Elementor button. It will take you back to your plugin option. So we have automatically installed our Elementor plugin. So activate the plugin. Okay, so now we have Elementor and Elementor Pro. So the next thing we have to do is to activate Elementor Pro. So click on activate. So that's it. So now we have our theme, Hello Elementor, and we have our plugins, Elementor plugin, the basic Elementor plugin, and Elementor Pro plugin. The next plugin we're going to install is also one of my favorite add-on plugins for Elementor, and it's called Essential Add-on Elementor. So to look for Essential Add-on, you go to your plugin option again, click on plugins, come to add new. Now we're not uploading a new plugin, we're looking for a plugin in the WordPress repository. So repository is like your bank where all these plugins are stored. So to look for the Essential Add-on plugin, you come to search plugin, type Elementor. So you can see the different add-ons. You have Essential Add-on, you have Elementor Head Footer, you have Premium Add-on, you have Element Kit. So we're going to be using Essential Add-on. So install and activate. Great, so now we're making progress. So now we have our Elementor plugin, Elementor Pro plugin, we have the Essential Add-ons for Elementor plugin. And now we have to start building the website. So like I said, we're going to do it in three versions. We're going to do the header, the body, and the footer. So if we go back to our design inspiration, what do you see here? The first thing you will notice is a logo, then the menu. The menu has 4 pages. It has your home page, your project, your about, and your contact page. So we have to create these pages separately. So to do that, you come to pages, add new. So the first page we're going to create is the project page. We've already created a home page, but to create a home page, just type home again and publish. Publish again. So now the home page is live. The next thing, so you go back. So now instead of, let me trash this. Okay, so now instead of creating new pages by coming to add new, you can just duplicate the existing pages you have. So to do that, you click on this EA duplicator. Now the reason why we're seeing an EA duplicator here is because we installed the Essential add-on plugin. So click on the EA duplicator. It automatically creates a new page for you. So come to quick edit. So we have to rename it. So the next page we're creating is project. So we're going to rename project. Then the slug. Now the slug is the extra text you have in your domain. So if we come to this Elementor website, so our domain for this Elementor website is elementor.com. Then our slug is Hello Elementor. That is the title of the page. So we'll go back to our pages. So our slug is, let's call our slug project. Then status, we change it to publish, then update. Now let's see the page. So to view the page, you come to view. So the project page has been created. So as you can see, you have yanga.steven.tech/project. Now this project is our slug. You can change it to be called different things. It could be called our project. It could be called Yanga project. So let's change it. Come to quick edit, hyphen. Remember, every slug, if it's more than one word, you have to add a hyphen to it. So our project, so tap update. So let's see our project. Okay, our project. So we'll do the same thing for about us page and the contact page. So duplicator. So I would advise you follow through with this project by building it yourself. So duplicator. So next thing is about, slug, about us, status, publish, update. The next thing is contact. Quick edit, contact us. Status, publish, update. Perfect. So now we have our about, our contact, our home, and our project. But this is not your menu. These are just individual pages. So to create the menu, you have to come to appearance, come to menu, now we have to create a new menu. Let's delete, yes. So to create a new menu, what it usually does is that it will save the pages you already have on your system as your first menu. So just rename it main menu, then choose the pages. Let's remove this. So choose the page. So the first thing that is on this menu is home. So come to home, so pick it first. So to drag it, it's just like dragging whatever. So to place it according to the way it's set here, just drag it. So the first thing you have is home. drag it to home. The next thing is project, so drag it from the base down to the second part. And the next thing is about, drag it, about, then contact, then create menu. Okay, so now we have our menu. So the next thing we're going to do now is to create our header. That's the first thing. So to create your header that will be represented in all the pages, so you come to templates. This is the beauty of Elementor. You come to templates, go to theme builder, you open it up. Come to header, click on header, then create my new header. So you have to name it main header. Create template. So like I said, depending on the speed of your network, it could take a couple of seconds to open. Now the beauty about Elementor Pro is that you can create a header in less than 30 seconds just by clicking one of the saved templates. But we're building this, so we have to do this ourselves. But in our 30-second website, I will show you how to create header very, very fast. So to create a new header, so just cancel this section. Then this plus sign, click on the plus sign, choose one of the structures that you have. So if you look at this structure, what can you see? You can see two different things. So that means two different structures. So to pick that, you come to these two structures. So now one would have your logo, the other will have your menu. So you can resize it accordingly. So that's the beauty of Elementor. You can resize it accordingly. You can also, if you know a little bit of HTML or CSS, you can also add it to your theme. Elementor is so sleek, so easy to use. So the first thing we're going to add is our menu. So to add your menu, let's reduce this. So to add your menu, come to this menu option here, choose it, then type menu. So you see different menus. You see nav menu, you see menu anchor, you see navigation menu. So we're going to use this second menu here. This is nav menu. So just drag and drop. Voila. So now your home, project, and about has been created. So you see the extra animation that it's there. To remove this animation, you just come to animation, pointer animation, and choose none. It's no longer there. Okay? So if you look at this one, there's no animation here and everything is in uppercase. So to change to uppercase, you come to style, you go to typography, then transform uppercase. It changes automatically. Then also what else? It's on a background and the text is white. So to make this entire background text, you come to the top of the structure. That's this edit section option. You choose it. You come to style. Choose background type, classic, choose it. Then color, choose your color. Now it's black. Okay? So now we have to make the text white. So come back to the menu, click on the menu. It will change automatically. Come to text color, choose white. So now I'm making progress. The next thing we have to look at is where is it aligned to? It's aligned to the right. So come back and the menu option, you come to content, align to the right. Now it's aligned to the right. What else? Let's say we don't like the text. We want the text to be smaller and more sleek. So come back, you choose the option, you come to style, you choose a typography, because typography changes the structure of your text. You come to family, let's choose Nunito. I really like the Nunito family. So Nunito Sans. Then let's reduce it to 14 pixel or smaller. Perfect. So now we have this. to publish. But before we publish, we have to add our logo. So to add logo, you just come to this option, click on image, or you can choose your site logo. Now this site logo will take the image of whatever you've saved in your customize option. So to change that, let's go back to our dashboard. Let's scroll down to appearance, customize, site identity. So you choose, then select logo. So we have to choose the logo we previously designed. So let's come to downloads, logo of yesterday. Perfect. Copy image. Publish. Okay, publish. Good. So now, if we publish this, since this is already the site logo, so whatever we've saved here as a site logo is what it will be here. So your site icon is your favicon. That's this icon that shows whenever you open a new page. Google's favicon is only the G. So that will actually show whenever you open a new page. So you come to site icon, click on site icon. We're going to use the same logo that we chose. But here we are going to still leave it at this. So crop. Okay, then publish. Good. So the next thing we're going to just do is just publish it. So when we publish it, let's see what happens. So publish it to ask you for add condition. Now this condition means where do you want this theme or this template you just built to show. So want to show in the entire website. So leave it at that, then save. So let's view the site. Perfect. So now there's a little bit of changes we have to make. So what we have to do is, for this logo, it is just a header. There is no text. So we have to crop it out. So let's go back to this. Let's go back to our customize. Or let's go back to our menu. So our media is where all our files, like I said earlier, our media is where all our files are saved. So come to your media library. So let's choose the file. So we're going to be removing this Desmond architect. We're just going to leave this house there. So we have to edit the image. Come to edit, then crop. So just drag. If you're wondering how I'm doing this, let me do it again. Let's go back. Let's choose the image, come to edit. When it opens up, tap crop, then just drag it out. So this will just pick out the highlighted section. So we just want it to just show only the home section. We don't want it to show the Desmond or whatever. So the next thing you do is just tap enter, then save. So this is what we show when we change our site logo to this option. Then you click X. Let's see if it's there. So refresh. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so it's there already, so we don't try it again. So let's go back to our customize option. So to customize, you go back to appearances. Remember appearances, customize, site identity. Let's change this. Let's edit again. Okay, it's already saved. So let's go back. So select, crop the image. Perfect. So now we have to resize it to fit accordingly. So let's go back to our section, just refresh, reload. Reload, okay? So now we just have to resize this part. Let's see, let's change this. So let's change the style. Let's reduce it. Okay, then where do you want it to align to? Align to the left. Okay. So click on update. And let's see what appears. Refresh. Okay, so we have this, but notice that this has changed. Why has it changed? It's because of the resolution. So we're saying that this menu, this logo menu should change to, it should change to a classic whenever your size of your screen reduces. So we have to change this to none, or preferably to mobile. Okay, so when it gets to a mobile option, it's automatically changed. So if we refresh our page after changing that, we can now see that the home, the project, and the contact us is same that we have here, home, project, and contact. Then the logo we have here also. But if we want to make the logo bigger, we have to resize it. So the reason why it's this small is because of the free version we're using. So to resize our logo, you go to where the logo is saved on your system. Open it up. Right click, open with Paint. Then we have to crop it out. So let's say, let's crop out this part. Let's crop out this part. Then done. So we want to just show only this. There's still some spaces that we need to remove. So let's remove this. Let's remove this. Done. So we want to just show this. So the next thing is, do you want to change the color, or let's leave it at green? Let's leave it at green. Let's have some sort of difference between what we're working on. So let's save. Okay, then close. Let's go back to our Elementor part. So this side, let us use another image. Let's remove this. Let's pick image. So let's select the image. Now we're selecting what we already saved. Good. So we have to change the size. The link is, where do you want it to link to? We want to link to the home page. So let's do yanga.steven.tech. That's the name of our website. You can add HTTP. Then want it to be aligned to the right. We also don't want it to be this big. We want to reduce it. So let's reduce. Let's leave it at 30. Yeah. So let's see how it looks. Perfect. So if you look at this, then you look at this, you can see slight similarity. The only difference is this one is in red, this one is in green, this one is bigger, this one is smaller, but the reason why it's smaller is because of the size. But we can still change that. Let's reduce this to 12. Okay, so now we have our header. So the next thing we're going to create is, let's do the footer. So after the footer, what can you see on the footer? You can see, still same thing, you can see the header. So this is your footer. You can see the header, you can see social icons. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram. And you can see created with, so this is your copyright, created with, you can put your name, created with Stephen, or created by Stephen. Then you now have a menu option above it. So let's do that. So if you remember, to create a new template, you come to templates, you come to theme builder, you open it up. So we've already created a menu header. So you can see here, main header. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a footer. So click on footer, come to add new footer, then give it a name. Let's say main footer. Okay? Good. Very good. So our footer. So what's the first thing you see? So the footer is not, the background color for the footer is not as dark as every other page. It's a darker shade of gray. Then also you notice some spaces from the top to the bottom. So those spaces in between a box is called your padding, and outside the box is called your margin. So I'll show you how to increase or decrease your padding. So come to Elementor. So like I said, the beauty of Elementor Pro is that you can create footers by the click of a button. Let me show you how. Let's say I want to create this footer now. I don't want to start dragging or writing or doing, I'll just click on insert, close. So let's say I want to create a new footer. So I click add. So I click on the menu option. Okay, so now I have this structure I'm going to work with. So the first thing I need to do is I have to put the background color. So as stated here, the background color is dark gray. So to do that, click on this, click on this style. Whenever you want to change the color, the text, or you want to put an animation to your image or something, it's usually stored in your style. So to change the background color, come to background style. So click on classic, then color. So let's use, oh, this gray is perfect. So let's use this. Then next is, what can you see? You can see 3 different sections. We have your logo, we have your social icon, then we have your love create by this. So we'll still do the same thing. So the first thing we're going to do, we want to create different columns. So we need 3 columns for the 3 sections we're going to do. So you add 3 columns. So now we have 1, 2, and 3. So the first thing is you add the image. This will be your logo. Okay. So again, align to the left. They're always aligned to the left. Then style, let's use 30. That we're using up top. But it seems, let's use 30. Okay. Then let's resize it. Let's give it a size of, now you have to give the column width for each of your different columns. So depending on the size of what you're working on, you have to give this same column accordingly. So we have, for the image, let's give the column size of 20. For the next thing is social icons. So to create new social icons, you come to this menu option, click on it, type social. So you have different social icons. You have this, you have a Facebook button. So we're going to be working with this social icon. So just drag and drop. So the 3 social icons we're going to be working on is Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So you come to this. So let's pick Facebook. The Facebook icon is circle. So this one will work. Instagram is this. So this one will work. Twitter is, sorry, YouTube. So YouTube is this. So this one will work. But notice that they don't have background image. If you check it, they don't have background image. So we have to remove the background image here. So to remove background image, you come to style. Like I earlier said. You choose custom. So the primary option is what you're seeing, and what I'm seeing is gray. So that's your primary option. So choose gray. So choose, let me make it transparent. Okay, so now I cannot see the background color. So the primary option is your background color for the social icons. So the next thing is I want to change the color of the icon itself, and that's the secondary color. So I'll click and choose, it's lighter. Perfect. So we have Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Let's say I want to add Instagram to it. I'll come back to content, add new item. Then choose from the menu of icons which one do I want to add. I want to add Instagram. Choose, insert. So now we have 4 options. We have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Let's say I want Instagram to be the third option or the second option due to popularity. I can drag and drop Instagram. It will change when you save. So now we have the logo, we have the social option. Next thing we have is what we have created by name. So this will be done using list, icon list. So just drag it and drop it. So let's remove, since it's just one list we're creating. So it is love, heart, okay? Then the text is created by Steven. So for the love icon is in red, so you have to change it to red. So come to style, like I said. Then icon, color, red. Okay, so now we have the 3 we're looking for. So we have menu, we have social icon, then we have created by. So you should notice that this one, they are all in the middle. So to do that, you come to this column option here and you choose vertical align middle. Same thing here, vertical align middle. Same thing here, vertical align middle. Perfect. Then the next thing is, this one is a lighter shade of gray. So I have to change it. So come to this option here. Then change the icon, the text to a lighter shade of gray. Okay. Let's change the typography. That's the font size, the font type. Let's go back to Monito. Perfect. We're making progress. Okay, so now we want to align it. We want to push it to the right. We don't want it to be placed in the middle. So to align, you come to style, the list. So push it to the left. So now it's aligned to the left. So let's publish and let's see what we have. Same thing, add condition. So where do you want this footer to show? You want to show in the entire section of your website. So choose the entire site, save and close. Let's see what we've done. Preview and voila. So now we have our header as visible here. So this is the menu, this is the logo, and this is the menu. Then we have our footer. Same thing, logo, icon, menu. Okay, so one thing we have to see is, okay, this one is smaller compared to this, so we have to reduce the size. So to reduce the size, you come back to here. Let's choose 27. The size of this, let's say let our size be 25. Still too big, so just reduce until you get the preferred size you want. It could be smaller, it could be bigger. Let's do that 15. Let's reduce this one to 25. 20. Okay, good. Then this, let's reduce this text to 12. That's the size of our header. 12. In our icon, same thing, 12 updates. Good. So now we have our header visible here, and we have our footer visible here. So the next thing we're going to be creating is the body. So next we're going to be doing all of this. So stick around while we complete this project.